Li Xia works for a gaming company. She was devoted to her handsome boss and happily agreed to be the first tester for their prototype virtual reality game about an emperor falling in love. Li Xia could not wait to do it to impress him, and hopefully her boss would reciprocate her one-sided love. But she overheard him telling one of her colleagues that he was aware that she was in love with him, but any relationship between them was never going to happen. He was much too good for a plain and common girl like her. Li Xia was crushed. She was so annoyed that she decided that she was going to show them that there is more to her than meets the eye. She chose the maid's role in the game and its hardest setting. Li Xia saw her image in the mirror. If she was plain before, she was even plainer now, and she has a large red birthmark on her face. Because it was red and protruding, it looks like it was a flame. Li Xia began to regret choosing the hardest setting, so she started searching for the menu/reset button, which she found in the middle of the pond. She jumped into the pond, which was witnessed by the emperor, who was undercover as a eunuch. He jumped in to rescue her. Li Xia was so annoyed. She tried to jump again, but the emperor would not let her go. She just saw the reset menu fading away. She was concerned that it may never come back. The princess consort was so annoyed with Li Xia because she spilled the chamber pot, spilling urine everywhere. She was told that the emperor was actually outside about to enter the chamber, but he left in disgust from the stench emanating from his consort's room. The princess consort had been married for a year, but the marriage was yet to be consummated. Therefore, the princess took all her frustration out on Li Xia. Her solution was to marry off Li Xia to an aging eunuch. Thinking that she had to get out of the game, Li Xia jumped into the pond again and would have died. The emperor, still pretending to be a eunuch, saved her. Li Xia's boss refused to unplug the machine at whatever cost, including the possibility of Li Xia becoming brain damaged. He said that he could not afford to stop the machine while it is being tested, because it would show in its log that it was faulty. This would not sit well with their investors. Li Xia talked with the emperor over toasted buns. She told him about her woes, and he said that killing oneself is not the answer. The next morning, the horrid eunuch had come to collect Li Xia. Eunuch was determined to take Li Xia away, but there was a last-minute reprieve from the emperor. He just issued an edict that it was illegal to marry off maids to eunuchs. Therefore, Li Xia was saved. The emperor enjoys his time with Li Xia so much, because she feeds him well and he can sleep when she is around. He asked Li Xia to make their meeting a nightly ritual. While they were sleeping, the emperor covered her with his royal cloak, which takes 3 months to weave and sew. When Li Xia tried to return it, he would not accept it as he noticed that she looks cold. Seeing that it was expensive, Li Xia hid it. Li Xia saw General Xia and a consort in a rather compromising position when she entered the consort's quarters without knocking. Consort was so upset that she did not sleep with the general, so she punished Li Xia by branding her as a thief. They find the royal cloak hidden. They interrogated Li Xia about the cloak, but she refused to implicate the eunuch, who was really the emperor, so she said she stole it herself. She was beaten for it and would have been beaten to death if General Xia had not shown up and stopped the beating. It turned out that General Xia was the emperor's older brother. On the day of reading Heaven's Glory, the emperor had to shed blood into a bowl of water where a parchment was being soaked. The blood made the parchment reveal the destiny of the emperor. It said that someone called Li Xia will be very important to him and will save his life. In addition, the emperor will enjoy 3 destinies with Li Xia. Li Xia and the emperor meet that night, but he can see that she is injured. She tells him what happened. He asked for her name and she said her name was Li Xia as she was leaving. The emperor went for his cabinet meeting but could only think about Li Xia. General Feng was returning from war, so would be paid a reward for her service. The salaries for palace maids was increased and beating them was no longer allowed. The consort hated Li Xia even more. Li Xia finds the food fed to them is not good, so she begins to cook for her sisters. Li Xia made delicious cakes and gave them to the palace ladies. Everyone praised them so much that they were so delicious. Li Xia specially reserved one for the emperor. Li Xia starts cooking for the emperor. General Fan returns. Li Xia thanked General Xia for saving her and made some snacks for him. General Fan eats the same dessert made by Li Xia at General Xia's place, so she suspects them of having a romantic relationship. The consort uses this opportunity to beat Li Xia again. Li Xia was beaten again. Li Xia was late to meet with the emperor. After seeing Li Xia being beaten like this, he carried her back to her room. The consort later poisons Li Xia and tries to burn her in her house. Yang Mo, using his emperor identity, saved Li Xia from a fiery fire and catches the consort for scheming against the palace. General Xia was not having an affair with her but was spying on her. Li Xia dies. The emperor hesitates to kiss her, but he does give her his first kiss. Li Xia looked carefully and found out that the little eunuch was the emperor. When Li Xia woke up, asked her to cook for him. General Xia and General Fan apologized to Li Xia for misunderstanding her. The emperor continues to treat Li Xia the same as ever. Li Xia thinks that they will never meet again due to their identities. However, the emperor takes her with him to his court. The emperor announced the betrayal of the consort and promoted Li Xia. Because Li Xia's grade was too low, she became a 5th-grade female official who did not fit the ancestral system. Her father, General Fan, died on the battlefield. She entered the palace. She and Yang Mo, Xie Qingshu, and other princes studied martial arts together. She had a crush on Xie Qingshu since childhood. After hearing Xia Ruxiang's life, Li Xia was also distressed. She knew how hard it was to fall in love. General Fan never had such a relationship with women, so she decided to take Li Xia as a sister. She also begged Li Xia to be her own master for cooking lessons. The emperor uses his identity for Li Xia to unclothe and sleep with him. She does her best to keep her distance. He tells her about medicine, which can erase her scar, the next day while eating hot pot. Nevertheless, refuses to give it to her since it is for consorts. Fan gives her the medicine instead. Li Xia later realizes that the emperor was trying to get her to have feelings for him, but she resists, because of their difference in status. A political marriage is arranged with the princess of the northern border. All the royal courtiers wait to welcome her. The emperor is angry that Li Xia is not jealous and sad that she is avoiding him. Li Xia knew that if Princess Beijing came, she would have no time to accompany Yang Mo. So she could only accompany Yang Mo for a few days before the arrival of the princess. At the banquet to welcome the princess there was poison. The princess and the emperor were unconscious. Li Xia asked to check the dishes, but the northern commander insisted that it was the poison of Li Xia. Li Xia had the opportunity to check what kind of poison it was and saved the two. Li Xia showed the princess how to cook for the emperor. Li Xia was promoted again. Li Xia and the emperor have a sincere conversation and are honest with each other. They reconcile. Yang Mo asked about the status of the envoys in the north. At this time, someone reported that the 50,000 soldiers and horses of the Xiliang kingdom had suddenly come to commit crimes. Now the situation in the west was in a critical situation. Li Xia was told that Yang Mo was in a bad mood today. Yang Mo is upset about the war. At this time, the envoys from the north of the country came to see Yang Mo. The envoy hoped that Yang Mo would be able to marry as soon as possible. Yang Mo delayed the marriage with the war as an excuse. Li Xia came to deliver the food, and just heard what Yang Mo said. Yang Mo wanted to eat with Li Xia, but was rejected by Li Xia. Li Xia left indifferently. General Xie goes to the war front in General Fan's place. He is badly wounded in battle. The emperor rushes to see him with special medicine. After recovering, the two generals fight against the invaders and are successful. The emperor gives Li Xia medicine for her scar. It finally is completely healed. Li Xia is kidnapped, but rescued by General Fan. Fan Ruxiang returned to the palace safely with Li Xia. They all return to the palace. There is another assassination attempt at the wedding of the emperor and princess. Li Xia protects the emperor. She only has one life left. The emperor announces that he will make her his concubine. The assassin is caught but drinks poison before being interrogated. The princess's teacher arrives. It is Xiaoning. He tries to rekindle the affection of Li Xia, but she now loves the emperor. Li Xia now only wants to know how to go back. Xiaoning said he did not know, and said that this time he came in to take Li Xia back, and if Li Xia did not leave, he would not leave. When the two talked, Yang Yamo suddenly appeared. Xiaoning said that he and Li Xia were friends. Once he was fortunate enough to have eaten the food cooked by Li Xia. They all celebrate her birthday. After the party, Li Xia and the emperor stayed to talk. Xiaoning walked into the royal dining room, and Xiaoning took out an envelope and said that this was a recipe he had eaten before made by Li Xia. He was hoping to eat it again. Yang Yamo ordered that Li Xia be promoted again. Yang Yamo confessed his love for Li Xia as he held her head and said he was willing to form a lifelong bond with Li Xia. Husband and wife, 3 lives and 3 lives together was a vow they made. There was another assassination attempt, but this time the assassin confessed. Xiaoning is arrested. Li Xia tries to help him escape, but is caught and also arrested. Li Xia and Xiaoning escape, but she returns after learning about an assassination plot on the emperor. The emperor and the princess get married. It is revealed that she is behind all the assassination attempts. She tries to kill him to take over his reign. Li Xia dies saving him. Her 3 lives are all gone. She wakes up, but does not remember what happened in the game. The princess is arrested. Xiaoning also exits the game and tries to delete the game memory. The emperor is devastated by Li Xia's death. He does not eat or sleep. She finds a way back into the game after her game feelings prompt her memories to return. She returns to the game as a eunuch. The emperor eventually recognizes her. Xiaoning returns to the game to make a deal with the emperor. In exchange for releasing the princess, he will return her previous body. The two generals get officially married and announce their pregnancy. After the ceremony, the emperor finds Li Xia in the place where they first met in her original body. They embrace.